Hi, people. So it's another great, fantastically beautiful day out. I'm excited for today. Hope you guys are too. So one of the things that was on my mind was that one of the hardest things for me, sorry, just make sure my dog was still in the yard, but one of the hardest things for me leaving survival mode, and it actually still is something that I have to consciously, put effort to do, is connect to my body. It sounds crazy, but being in survival mode for 40 plus years and never learning how to regulate my emotions, mind you, connect to my physical, like my actual body, it made it hard for me to recognize when I was in pain. I didn't even realize sometimes when I was sick or not feeling well. And I think often when I was teaching gut health, this was actually something that I actually taught a lot of people, was sometimes we don't know how crappy we feel until we start to feel good. And it's a true thing. It's just true. So it shouldn't have surprised me that it was so hard for me to connect to my physical body and to recognize when I was feeling bad, because I hadn't had any time frame of feeling good and connected to have the contrast, right? Like you can't see the light unless there's darkness, sort of thing. So I hadn't had the contrast of no pain, of no medication. For my trauma actually helped with me initially for that. I'm not one that you should have, medication as your solution, but it definitely is a tool that if you use it with discernment and, recommendation from medical professionals, it definitely serves a purpose. The trick is to learn how to eventually live without the medication, but that can take time. And that's what I'm trying to explain. It takes time. Like it was hard for me, and I still struggle with it. So just know that whatever spiritual healing journey you're on, it's not going to be 100% like the next person's or what you think it should be in your head. Or if you're listening to these coaches and these gurus and they're like, oh, it should be like this or it should be like that, and you're not having that same experience that they're talking about. Wow, that's a big helicopter. Looked like a hospital helicopter. Could be wrong though. Anyways, that was a big helicopter. Yes, I'm easily distracted by flying, shiny objects. But the point is that your journey is going to be unique to you. And so if you find yourself, still, even after me, 2+ years of being in trauma therapy and practicing mindfulness and daily meditation to connect to my body, and you still struggle to do so, it's not a bad thing. Anyways, I better go. I hope you guys have a great day. And just know it takes the time it takes, okay? There is no set rule. There is no set timeline. If you figure it out in 6 months, great. If it takes you a year, 2 years, 3 years, that's okay too. And if sometimes you feel like you've made progress in one area, but you're regressing in another, that's normal. It takes a while to integrate all of it. Sometimes you have to focus on one area first and get comfortable with it and the changes of your perception and your views of things before you can integrate it. And sometimes you end up going on to the next thing before you integrate the last thing, because maybe you need to do both because to integrate them, you need both aspects. It's all good either way. Just don't quit and you'll make it. Yeah, that's it. So anyways, I'm gonna go now. You guys have a great day. Bye.